Welcome back, everyone. I'm JayborinoPlays, and this is Starcraft Insurrection. We're heading into the 10th mission of the Terran campaign, Rebellion. Eliminate all traces of the Zerg. Finally, we're going to be doing something other than Terran v Terran. Looks like 11 missions total, so we're almost done with the Terran campaign.
In retaliation for the needless attack on their homes, New Dresden Patriots, led by ex-Confederate officer Jack Frost, retaliated by infiltrating Council headquarters and targeting a nuclear strike. In the ensuing chaos, not only has the Council been shattered, but panic has swept throughout the common populace. The remains of the Council, under duress by the Hammer, have made a declaration instituting martial law. The surviving Council members, deprived of their diplomatic immunity, were immediately arrested. Commander Tsunami has been appointed governor of Brontes IV. Local mining communities, however, still bitter from the scourge of the Hammer's assault, have refused to provide gas or minerals to the elite task force. Rumor has it that a movement has already begun to place the outlaw, Jack Frost, within the governor's seat.
Delicious. While we wax in the power of unity, our enemies turn in upon themselves. Your reinforcements have arrived, Mr. Frost. How unfortunate for you. Control, please inform Governor Tsunami of the rebels' whereabouts.
Uh-oh. You know, and I have to emphasize, I actually think that the story so far is not bad. The dialogue is strange, but you have to think we have like a three-way battle here between Carpenter's rebels, Tsunami, who was working for the Council but now is taking control of the whole city because the Council was wiped out, and then Jack Frost, who's Jack fucking Frost, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Don't know where Charlie Vane is, though. I hope he gets some spotlight here. Meanwhile, at the ruins of New Dresden.
One of our scouts says there's Zerg activity ahead. I can't believe it. Could the Council have been right?
More and more this smells like a trap.
Uh-oh. So we got good old Black Morgan again, who is just listed as Terran dropship, because there wasn't a hero dropship in StarCraft 1. Let's get going right away. We'll get some... Actually, the gas is all the way down there. It's alright, I already started building it. Bump up that game speed. Oh, wait a minute!
I knew it. Pull back.
Whoa, Commander. It's all right. We come in peace.
That seems a little hard to believe.
We were sent to flush out the New Dresden outlaws, but it seems to us you're doing more good than anyone else. We want to sign up, if you'll have us. We're soldiers. None of us joined the Hammer to fight women and children.
What's that supposed to mean, buddy?
With all due respect, ma'am, I'd be honored to kill.
A real charmer.
Welcome aboard, gentlemen.
Motherfucking Charlie Vane. Okay, let's go. We can cancel this because now we have another one that's already built. Wait, did we take control of it? Come on over here. Yeah! Okay, let's float this down. It's nice that we already have this. So that's the closest to the gas that we can get, I think. Cool, this is great. So we've got some siege tanks, Charlie motherfucking Vane, who has left Tsunami because he finally realized that the guy is a psychopath. That's pretty cool. Okay, so SCVs get mining. And we're going to make a barracks, even though we can't really build out of it, but I just want to make some bunkers and then supply depots. Now, we do have a lot of cash, so what we don't have is space. Now, we have another map here that's pretty small, and very similar to the New Dresden map. I feel like, again, there's some challenge to these maps, but they're not super hard. I mean, it's the size of the map. I can't emphasize enough. Like, they're so large, then that's what causes them to take really long. It's not that they're, like, horrifically hard. Though I'm not saying that there isn't going to be one that's super hard later. Also, I'm starting to get a little more used to StarCraft 1 in general. It's a harder game, that's for sure. I think it's harder only because of the inconveniences of the UI. Being able to select, 12 units at once, getting used to the pathing, it's much different, so... Alright, we have Zerg. We're against Zerg on this map. Random command centers over there, that's pretty neat. Oh god, we gotta be careful of Dark Swarm. So we definitely need fire bats in bunkers. I'll put Jack Frost in a bunker up in the front. Okay, so we're going to certainly need fire bats, and we're just going to have to move out of the swarm. So siege tanks aren't just a very simple option only because you cannot quickly move them out of the swarm when they're sieged up. So just got to be a little wary of that. Let's go ahead and build an academy for that marine range, get some more marines, and we want to get siege mode, just get more SCVs. We're going to need another supply depot too, actually. I just have to be really, really, really aware of how much space I have, because there is not much. What I can do is take Charlie Vane, kind of scout around and see if there's an expansion to take. I could take Black Morgan and float over here. Up, there is indeed seemingly a free expansion, though there is Zerg over here. Okay, no problem. And I guess let's throw Jack Frost in a bunker. We do have to be careful that he doesn't take needless damage, and we can't do our little supply depot blocking because I built my bunker up as close as it can get. So we'll throw. Actually, I'm going to take Jack Frost out of this one. I'm going to throw 2 fire bats in this one and 2 marines because I feel like this bunker's going to get attacked first. Exit. There you go. And then we'll throw Jack Frost and 3 marines into the next one. So. Certainly want that marine range, keep getting some SCVs, and I need to get a factory as soon as possible. Factory. Okay, you guys hop on in here, and marine range, we're going to need marine range. Get over here and heal this up. Come on, you guys can do it. Actually, I think double fire bat is not good, but I think fire bats in general are good to have in these bunkers. Can we make this just slightly farther away? I think that's good. They're going to come across this bridge, and I want them to hit both bunkers, so that should work well. And we're going to rush to siege. Siege mode again, which is fantastic. It's weird to think that I've gotten this far in this campaign. I didn't expect to do this well. I mean, I had some trouble with missions 4, 5, kind of 6, but like these previous ones, I've actually had a good time. Surprisingly, I've actually had a fun time playing these most recent ones, which is great. I'm actually really pleased with that. So, I suppose what we want to do is push across this bridge and wipe out the right side of the map, so that we can go and take that expansion. Because I don't want to run out of money. We have a limited amount here. Having Charlie Vane is helpful, but it's not going to make this map super easy. I mean, just because we have Charlie Vane. Charlie Vane is a ladies' man, all right? You know, when you talk through styrofoam, when it sounds like you're talking through a thick, opaque material, then, you know, it gives him a kind of a charming, smooth voice. This poor SCV is stuck. He'll float through buildings, though, until we can get him out. My point is that Charlie Vane sounds like he's talking through, I don't know, something very thick that he shouldn't be talking through. It sounds like he's talking through his hand. I hit the mic with my hand too as I did that, so I hope that was really enjoyable for everyone who's listening. We're gonna get some Marines to support my tanks. I don't think Goliaths are really in the cards here because we just have to work with the money that we have, which is not very much. We really just need the siege mode. We're gonna pump out 8 to 10 tanks. I'm gonna do my best not to hit my microphone boom with my hand again while I was trying to make a bad joke about Charlie Vane. That's pretty much how this is going to go. So let's get another machine shop. And yes, we're just going to pump out Marines to support the tanks. Marine tank. And siege mode almost done. Charlie Vane can't quite hit. You know what? I will move Charlie Vane over to this one. Do this. And actually, we still can't quite make what we want. We can't make a supply depot to block a little bit. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll just bring these fire bats with us. Right, you move out of the way. You move over here. Really? You're stuck? You can't move through there? Alright, it's O, right? Isn't it O? I hit O and literally nothing happened, and then I hit it again and it worked. There's just like a lag time. Alright, move on up, buddy. Okay, and then once we get maybe like 5 or 6 tanks, we'll be in good shape. Cancel this. At least we can make it twice as fast when we don't have enough money. We need more SCVs too. We're going to need supply depots. And maybe some turrets along this ledge. I'm not sure if they're going to be coming at us with mutalisks or anything. It doesn't seem like the Zerg attacks are huge, but we have to be very, very aware of those defilers. So I'm going to actually have to make some fire bats, like I said before. Just throw this down here. Charlie Vane, we can use you to pick off stuff. The nice thing about Zerg is they don't have anything that can cloak. I mean, they can burrow and such, but we don't have to worry too much. Ultralisks. I'm actually looking for, like, hero Zerg. There really aren't any, though. What we could do is wipe out a lot of this stuff from across the way. I want to hotkey this like I have been. I haven't played this for a few days. There we go. There we go. I just don't understand why these depots are here. A lot of burrowed stuff, too, so we just want to be ready for that. Marines, and we'll get an engineering bay when I can afford one. I really can't afford anything right now, so that's why I need to be sparing with what I make. So I think this amount of stuff is fine, and I mostly just need the firebats to cover me as I move my other units out of the swarm. It depends on what they put in the swarm. The swarm could be helpful. I mean, Ultralisks are going to be the problem under the swarm, but if they send Zerglings in, firebats are just going to wipe those out. It's going to be the Ultralisks are one I'm going to have to absolutely move. Alright, we just do not have the income that I want to be able to continue and make a nice-sized assault. Though it doesn't seem like the Zerg have too much stuff, and there really aren't that many minerals over here either to take advantage of. There's a gas over here, though. Seems like the majority of the Zerg... Oh, they're making a Greater Spire. I don't like that. That's what Charlie Vane is going to be for. He can kill Guardians probably very fast. 30 damage. That's pretty darn good. So let's make 2 more tanks. And maybe once we get 6 tanks or so, I think we'll be in good shape. And I can make that... Actually, I'm going to make an armory instead, just because I want to upgrade my tanks. The Marines are mostly just there to support from Zerglings and to support from Mutalisks, so this should be fine. Again, Charlie Vane can kill those Mutalisks very easily. I will get some missile turrets, though, to defend myself. Oh my god, the spawn Broodling is so annoying. I forgot about that, too. There's really nothing you can do about that. Spawn Broodling, it's just a free kill 1 unit spell. It's crazy how good it is. So that's why I want to move out sooner rather than later. We just took out their queens, and before they build more, I'd like to get going. Let's get a depot there. I don't have that many SCVs on gas because I don't need many SCVs on gas. And we'll scan right out here. We pretty much revealed the whole map. Man, the game is feeling very laggy right now. I just doing different things. It feels very laggy. Get some Marines, and I think what I'm going to do is take what I have and go before the Zerg can really do anything else. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for sure. So you tanks, you're going to be 2. Yeah, come over here, clowns. All right, siege mode, back up, lure them in. So here's what I mean about firebats. All right, back up. So that sunken colony can't hurt me. This swarm is actually to my advantage right now. Oh god, that is an infested Terran. I killed the infested Terran, though. We need to get out of the swarm. 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 Continue to run out of the swarm, please. There we go. No problem. So we killed those things. Get in there, firebats. Here's an instance where firebat, please. Firebat's the only thing that can help me. Okay, back out. And siege up. Now siege tanks can still do damage in the swarm. The splash damage. Their up front damage does not do full damage. But the splash damage does work, which is great. So you guys, except you, unsiege. We're going to try moving up again. Cautiously. It didn't seem like they really had any air, so we should be okay. Come on, don't get stuck. We just want to get over near this bridge. They're trying to drop, which is funny. I don't want to siege on the bridge, because honestly, then I'm just going to have trouble getting through. Okay, you guys move up. You move up. We've got firebats coming on up. I can make Goliaths now. Let's queue up my vehicle weapons, and I feel like we took out their main front attack. It's just getting across this bridge, which is pretty tough. Lots and lots of stuff. Siege up, siege up, siege up, siege up on the bridge. I'm not happy about. Charlie Vane, get on up here to cover me. Okay, now it's time to move up. I just need to get across this bridge. It's so tough to get across here. Grab these firebats, Goliaths, and move up. Okay, let's murder these things. You are gonna siege up here. You are gonna siege up here. Come on. I don't know what's going on, but the lag is really, really frustrating to deal with right now. Kill the defiler. Good, good, good. Please kill the. I mean, I understand he's too close, but alright. This is annoying. Are you guys stuck? Good lord. Alright. Oh my god, that's so much stuff. That's so much stuff. Infested Terrans. I don't like it. Charlie Vane, focus on the infested Terrans. No, there goes one. Everyone back up. Everyone back up. Lure him into my defenses. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. It's just I can't get across this fucking bridge. That's too many tanks. Tanks. We need the tanks. Good lord. All right, Marines and I need another barracks. I need to pump out Marines faster. And move on up Goliaths. You guys get mining. I'm honestly just afraid of running out of money before this is over. And I also need I need an engineering base so that I can make turrets just in case, but I don't have space. I mean, we're just gonna have to make it there. I mean, you have to be especially scared of space because your units just get so stuck like idiots. Okay, well, I shouldn't have made so many fire bats. I only need a couple for the swarm. You don't need that many. Did they all come across the bridge and get murdered? Because I don't think they did. I think I'm gonna need even more stuff. Good lord, this is tougher than I expected. I'm like, oh, it's a small map, it won't be hard. But the fact that this bridge is here where it is makes this tough. Okay, we'll repair up the wraiths. So you, and you. Alright, that's done, so we can make at least one turret. We're gonna have to make more though. Make Marines.
Not enough minerals.
And not enough money. We're gonna run out of money, I'm afraid.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so not the tank. So like my support stuff is gonna be group 2. And my tanks are gonna be group 3. See, where did these... I guess they just moved up. They just slightly moved up. So, no. See, the lag. I selected that fire bat. It looked like I did, didn't it? Okay, inch out. Goliath. No! The Goliath just... This bridge is one of the most frustrating things. I mean, the bunkers aren't helping, right? But... Okay, siege up. Everybody siege up. Lure them into my tanks. Okay, we just need to create like a kill zone funnel, basically. Make Marines. You're gonna repair him, Marine. Don't. You're just gonna lure too many in here. Stop! Oh. Okay. Unsiege. You guys move up. You guys move up, and we're just gonna, again, we're gonna like slightly leapfrog up. I'm gonna leave one tank sieged here, and we're gonna have to inch around it, basically. Got Parasite, which is fine. I don't care about that. Alright, you're stuck, of course. Okay, that's enough. Unsiege. No. Unsiege. I think I'm in a better shot. I'm in a better place now because they're not just flooding in to kill me now. Hold position. And you move up over here. And it seems like I've opened up a spot to the other side, which is great. So you guys move on up, cover this tank. And wait a minute, now these are mine. They gave me the supply depots. Interesting. So unsiege, we're gonna move these up. That's pretty neat. Okay, well, again, it's StarCraft 1 AI. When you start attacking something, like the entirety of the enemy force just comes and tries to kill you, which is what happened, is what you saw happen earlier. Let's throw the command center. You know what? I need the minerals more than anything else. I mean, that's fine. I'll put my tanks in the swarm. I actually know I won't, because if they have any Zerglings, I'm screwed. Okay, back up. And what I'm going to do is siege on up just to kind of keep pushing into their base. I've got an okay foothold here. Plus more Marines here, which is good. Look out, look out, look out. Not worth it. Repair him up, and I thought I sent an SCV over. Maybe it got stuck. I wouldn't be surprised if it got stuck. So go ahead and do this. Siege tanks, we're gonna do the crawl. We're gonna start the crawl. So you move on up here, and up here. And I think I've wiped out most of their ground forces because they're not able to really push on me anymore. Oh my god, well, we're going to lose that tank because, again, it's under the swarm. I mean, their other units aren't standing in the swarm, so we're fine. Never mind. They do have Hydralisks in the swarm. Get away from it. I need to kill that Defiler. How annoying. Okay, good. Repair up. And right here. But it's probably out of energy now. We'll see. We need to make more tanks. And more tanks. A lot of tanks now that we have the money to. We just have scattered units that we have to kind of consolidate here. Okay, cool. And then killing that Defiler mound would be huge. Is there Defiler burrowed here? There it is, Defiler. We need to kill that.
Systems functional.
Move in on it, and I'll scan it again. That's fine. Oh, it's right here. Yes, okay, got one at least. I'm under the swarm. That's fine. That's okay. And then what I can do is make some fire bats. We'll do fire bats here, Marines here. Never mind. Never mind. All it takes is 1 or 2 Zerglings to run under that swarm to really fuck you. Get out! Get out of the swarm! Good lord. Dark Swarm is just one of the most powerful Zerg abilities in Starcraft 1, in my opinion. So, we need minerals. Got more tanks, though this side seems to be leaving me alone, which is good, so I'm able to just rally up with impunity for the most part. Alright, repair the Wraiths. You guys move on up. Let's get infantry weapons. Are you stuck? Is everything stuck? Can you not get through here or something? Please. Thank you. Move up. Gotta find those Defilers and get rid of them still. Though, again, as long as I finally get some fire bats up there, we should be in just fine shape. I don't really have room to make other buildings. We can make a starport over here. Let's bring Charlie Vane up on over here as well. And looking good here. We still have some minerals. We'll transfer these guys over when it's time. We can get a science vessel, or a science facility eventually. A science vessel wouldn't be too bad because then I'd be able to see what's burrowed. Alright, lots and lots of tanks coming up, which is great. We'll get a few fire bats here and there as well. And now it's time to push up, I'd say. Okay, and then we're gonna have the fire bats close to the tanks, or we're gonna have the fire bats follow the tanks for that matter, to sit under the swarm when it's time. Okay, this is good. Tanks. We are going to move past the swarm. We're gonna scan, and you guys kill this Defiler. There we go. It's gone. Now it's time to push in. They might have another one, but that helps immensely to get rid of that. To get rid of the Defiler that's casting Swarm. Alright. Charlie Vane, you can support us. We have more mech units down here. I would say there were 3 phases to this. Phase 1, get over the fact that you have 0 space. Phase 2, push out across that fucking bridge. And then Phase 3, kill the Defilers so that they stop swarming. I did see another Defiler there. Might lose a few things here. Get in there. Get in there. Kill the, we definitely want to kill the Defiler mound. Fire bat. Alright, never mind. Charlie Vane, be careful. Okay, move away from the sunken colony. And we killed their Defiler mound, so unless they have one on the other side of the map, please stop. Please stop. Hold position. Hold position. We're just hanging out with the tanks while we wipe out. Ultralisk Cavern's going to be helpful too. Let's see what they've got up on this side of the map. No more tech. They don't have extra tech. So this is their main tech. If we wipe this out, they're pretty much done. Okay, so do they have another Hydralisk Den? No. So once we kill this group of tech, then there's nothing else they can do. I also saw that infested command center, so we want to be careful with that. You guys move on up. and you guys move on. And then it's just going to be a slow tank crawl to get rid of the colonies. Because they've got a lot of sunken colonies that I can't just auto-attack into, I don't think. I like that they're using Ensnare and not Spawn Broodling. They could be using Spawn Broodling and being a lot more annoying on my tanks. That's Spawn Broodling and Dark Swarm are just anti-tank. Like, tanks are really, 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 really good if you can't tell. StarCraft 1 tanks, in my opinion, slightly better than StarCraft 2 tanks. So, honestly, I have no real metrics to back that up. I don't know if that's true or not, but it sure seems like it sometimes. And you need a hard counter for those with the other races. So for Zerg, it's certainly Spawn Broodling if you have good micros. I mean, it doesn't really even take good micro to do anything, to cast Dark Swarm and to do Spawn Broodling. So you just need to have those units available with the right tech researched. So the question is, do we have to kill every single Zerg building or every single Zerg? Because, I mean, I'll kill all this stuff if necessary. I just don't... I don't want to. Alright, murder this. Cool. This just seems... This mission seems like Mission 3 of Rebel Yell. Like, the layout of it. Obviously, you had 2... Instead of just one ramp, you had 2 in that mission, but still... Whoops. Okay, well... Oh well. It is tempting to just auto-attack now, and I'm going to. None of my heroes are up here. So my question is, like, is Tsunami still fucking crazy, and is he still against us? I assume he is, because he was a psychopath, but... Alright, get in there, guys, and then I'll just move up with the tanks as well. I said I wasn't going to auto-attack. I am now. There's just a lot of sunken colonies, but I can clean those up with my tanks as I move up, eventually. I could leave my tanks on siege, too. They do a lot of damage. And at this point, I'm impatient and lazy, so I can just auto-attack with the tanks. They can do some good damage themselves. Cool. I like that I got control of those supply depots. That actually was very, very helpful, considering I was out of space in my base up here. So it all worked out. All right, we're just killing all of their random stuff. Got one more sunken colony, and then that spore colony, and then we're done. And sunken colonies are beefy. Got a lot of health. This should be it, unless it makes me track down all the overlords, too. Kill the overlord. Just in case. Alright. That should do it. Yep, that made everything go neutral. So we won. We did win, right? Is it gonna eliminate Zerg, right? Charlie Vane's alive. Black Frost is alive. Maybe we do have to kill all of these Zerg units. Or the trigger is broken. Let's take control of this supply depot. And, oh, okay. I wasn't sure. No, see, I see there's an overlord on the map right here, so maybe it was that I had to take control of all the supply depots? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Either way, I did it. That was pretty cool. I had a good time. Not much time for bullshit, that map. When I started pushing out across that bridge, getting across that bridge was surprisingly challenging, and that's the one thing. You can exploit this AI as well, but it's just knowing that the second you attack a building of the enemy or like a group of enemy units that are in the vicinity of their main base, every single unit will just flood on top of you, so you have to be very careful. But again, you can also exploit that, so I didn't really exploit it. I had trouble getting across that bridge because of the pathing, but I still had a good time. These missions, in my opinion, are rather fun and not nearly as annoying when the map isn't the largest dimensions possible and you don't have very good tech. All right, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.